Hello, beautiful souls. Mariela Siwakinti here. I'm a professional psychic, empath, intuitive, and energy healer. And I am here today to give you the update on the energy that is this full moon in Scorpio this week. Today is where are we? We're May 12th. Yes. So yeah. And today is the full moon actually. Full moon in Scorpio. All right, so I'm surrounded by Scorpios. I have two sisters who are Scorpios. My dad is a Scorpio. His mother was a Scorpio. One of his sisters is a Scorpio. So I feel like I'm a bit intimidated by this energy because I know my family, and I'm surrounded by Libras as well. So I'm Sagittarius, so surrounded by Libras and surrounded by Scorpios. It was interesting trying to be a free spirit in a world of people who were very serious about family. Anyway, so I'm going to be showing you 4 different decks. To me, they have a specific energy, so you can pick the one that calls you the most. That is where your message is going to be. So I'm going to be tuning into the energy of this week to see how is that you can use that energy to benefit your life. So wherever you are in life, I don't want to tell you the issues that you're going through. I want to give you solutions. Okay, so take a deep breath. Let me show you each deck, see which one calls you, and we'll begin now. So this is the first deck. Second deck. Third deck. This is the fourth deck. And fifth deck. All right. So let me do one more shuffle. I like shuffling. Okay. All right. I feel for the people who picked this deck, then this is your card. And I feel that you feel there's something is missing. So I would like to give you a word of caution in what you're doing at the moment, not because it's the wrong thing to do, but maybe it's the wrong approach. Okay, so a call for authenticity here. Maybe you're trying to do something because somebody else told you to do it that way and it doesn't resonate with you. So it feels missing because you are not applying your energy. You're trusting other sources or you're trusting other ways because you think that that is better than what you thought. So you're not giving yourself credit. You're not giving yourself the importance that your opinion really should have. What's inside of you is not aligned with what you're doing, and that's where the discrepancy is. You're not letting yourself feeling free, being free, or acting from that place of truly like the authentic you of who you are, where your growth even is. You're trying to be somebody who you're not, and that's what the problem truly is, that you are not admiring, you are not appreciating, you are not making yourself important, and your knowledge and who you are extremely important in what you're trying to create. It's your essence. It needs your essence. If you're putting someone else's essence, it's not going to be the same. So it's just a word of caution. It's not that what you're doing is wrong, but you need to realign and come up from that place of authenticity. Okay? All right. Second deck. Wow. If you pick this deck, then this is your card, and a little bit like the first one. The first people where like something's missing here, you're feeling lost and you're feeling like so for you here, more than anything, you need to You need to center. And the people before, they needed to realign. You need to center yourself, ground, center, and connect, because you're more like in the mind, in the thinking mode, maybe the overthinking or maybe the speculating. So you're not really seeing the truth as the facts that you have right now. You're going into the what if this goes wrong, or what if I'm not the right person. So you are creating a reality that doesn't exist, and you're a little bit lost up here in the mind, where you should first round, see what is that you exactly have that is tangible, and then start from there. Because sometimes people can jump the gun, and I have a feeling that you have jumped the gun a few weeks ago, and what you should be doing, and maybe what you should be doing, it's a big endeavor, but really you're not there yet. Energetically, you're there, but you still have to take those tiny little steps to grow to be that person. Okay, so you're feeling lost because really you're creating too much too much overthinking, too much thinking in the mind. You're creating things that are not, when you should be grounded and working with what you have to do what is in your power right now. That's enough. It's enough, and it's plenty to get you back in track on your path where you should be anyway. So you're just not noticing the path. You're up here. So you need to come down, look at your path, look what you have, look what you can do, and then start from that. That's the best way for you to take the steps one by one. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. So for the people that picked this deck, this is your card. And it says here, let go of judgments. And what I want to let you notice the most is how free you will feel by releasing the judgments that you have of things up from the past, of things that really don't matter. The most important thing here right now is you feeling free, you feeling with that weight off your shoulders, especially the responsibilities that are not yours. So you're being guided to release, because without weight, you can't continue. It's just too much. You can't add more to your plate. Even if it's beneficial, it cannot be added to your plate because there's no room. So there's a need for you to clean house and release some things. It can be physical, it can be emotional, it can be mental, it can even be people. But you need to know, what works for you at the moment. And it doesn't come from this place of, pushing people away or being very negative or a bad person. It really comes from working with your soul, because you're going through a growth. You're being guided through a change, and not everything can come in that change. When you move houses, you don't bring everything with you. You might bring everything with you, but you end up throwing some of the stuff because it doesn't go. So you need to look deeper at what you actually really need for this change that you're going through. You're being guided. So listen to that guidance. Listen to your body saying, like, this is too much pressure for me, and there's a need to release in here. Trust that whatever it is that you need to let go will be taken care of by the right person right now. But you're not the right person, so you're not only doing something that is against your benefit, but you also may not be the right person handling this at the moment. So there's a better path for each one of you, or each one of the things that work. Things belong in its own place, and you don't have to take this extra responsibility that is not yours right now. Okay? All right. All right. Let me feel this one, okay? Okay. If you pick this deck, then this is your card. And what I'm feeling the most in here is the feeling to look at the plan again, to look at the plan, everything that you want to create, or everything that you're been working on. There is a plan, and you need to. So the previous cards felt more like in the person. This is more about the plan, the way that you plan things can be tweaked, can be changed. So a call for you to be more flexible in what you're creating, because if it's not working in the way that you thought it was going to be working, it's not about you and it's not about the people. It's about being flexible with the plan, changing things, adding things, taking things away. So this is part of working with the ego inside of us, because sometimes the ego, like once it decided something or once it's good at something, it doesn't want to change. You want to follow those ways. So this is a call for you to be more flexible and accept that some things are going to have to change, taken away, or new elements going to come in, or working with people that you thought you weren't going to be working with, or you weren't going to need the people to work with. But this is about the success in general. Look at the bigger picture. It's going to benefit you by changing some of the plans that you thought it was going to be the best for you. So now that new information is being revealed and the things are not working in the way that you thought they were going to be working, you need to reconsider a new strategy for you. Okay, I kind of feel that this week is intense for a lot of people. So, all right, so last deck. A good one. All right, good. So if you pick this deck, then this is your card. This is a call for you to be you. So use the energy this week to really shine, to really be the heart. What I'm hearing is the heart and the center of everything. So wow, this one I feel is strong. So don't feel that your opinion doesn't matter, that your wisdom doesn't matter, or that what you have to say doesn't matter. It's actually the opposite. This is the time for you to speak up so that people can actually see what you're capable of. They're going to be moved by your words. You're going to be heard. And maybe this is something that you're not used to, but this is a call, the energy right now, it's calling you for you to stand up and speak up, and not in a matter that you're defending yourself, but just sharing your wisdom, sharing what you know, sharing your opinion will change a lot in what you're working on. So you will be seen as maybe this person that people never thought you were. So I really don't be afraid to be seen this week. It's very important to shift that and to step in that, like I said, with the heart and with the clarity that you have right now, because this can be the beginning of something really great for you. So don't be intimidated by how you acted in the past. Work upon how confident you feel right now, and the energy is helping you to speak up and really be center, like the heart and the center of everything that is happening right now, and it's going to benefit you in long term. All right, well, the energy is strong this week, so I need to realign. I need to look at everything deeper. There seemed to be more information that we didn't have in the past, and maybe in the past we had to act by faith because there wasn't enough information, or because we didn't know where we were going, but we were acting by faith. And now that we have more information, there's a need to realign, there's a need to change some things, there's a need to shift some things and release some things and accept new things. So definitely this is an energy that is making us work and work for what we want, but with more accuracy is the word that I'm hearing, with more accuracy. So before we were acting just by a whim and that's okay, but now that we know more, then we can rearrange things in a more tangible way. So thank you very much for listening. This is actually very interesting energy. For those of you who are in Raleigh, this Sunday is the Sunday where we have our community group session, and I invite you all. We're going to be releasing a lot with empathetic energy healing. We're going to be releasing, we're going to be receiving, we're going to be working on our intuition, and definitely, do it. I love doing it in the group sessions, because many times people have this very similar intentions when they come in what they want to accomplish, and at the end we get it. So you're definitely invited, and I'll see you next week. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.